Haddly diddly, haddly diddly. That's right. Theme song. The theme song feels, it's nice to listen to. It's got one of those, you hear it? That's nice. That custom shit. This is the show about something. Show about nothing? Maybe it's a show about something. What's gonna happen? We'll never know. Aliens, yeah. Everything about aliens. That's what's gonna happen. Jesus. But first, watch this video. Have you ever seen this video? This is I like this video a lot. My friend, I was in Chicago. My friend always has really funny videos on tap, and he showed me this one. He showed me this really funny video, so I can't take credit for it.
Some of the young will drift away in search of suitable mates.
Watch that again. That's a beaver that's afraid of a skunk. Nobody likes skunks.
Will drift away in search of suitable mates.
One more time. Beavers, he crying like a girl, like a little baby. He's so afraid of it.
Some of the young.
It's wonderful. What a great video. Oh, that's the opener. So there's always good hot dogs. We could be talking about just about anything. Look at this. It's a show about hot dogs. Okay. Bring something full screen, long, press on it in your camera roll. Ooh. Ooh. That's what we're doing right now. Everybody, so let's do a tutorial. Let's do this tutorial on how to make iced tea. Like this?
Iced tea. That magical elixir of dreams. And sometimes nightmares.
Books. What if I turn?
It's a common drink throughout
Oh, there you go. Okay.
in the United States. Yet it remains a mystery in others.
Remains a mystery.
Some people have asked,
is this guy an alien?
They make
we'll never know. So this is a really interesting video. I love videos like this because it's not. Yeah, it's weird. It's very uncomfortable to watch. It's hard. It raises so many questions in your mind. You go, is this guy real? Is he for real? Is he really doing this, or is he? So you start digging deep. You dig deep in these channels, and I find channels like these all the time. And my friends, we sit around and we exchange these channels and we talk about them. This one's actually, this guy, I think it's all been taken down. He got pretty big. On some forums, they would talk about him a lot. And the debate is always, is he faking it or not? And I don't think he is. I don't know. Also, my friends and I, how do I do this? I got this. I can do it. Let's look at him. He's like, someone is gonna watch this, and I'm really gonna help them out.
Place the tea bags into the water and stir to get the water flowing through them.
You hear that? Isn't that just wonderful? It's just wonderful. And then he does that little trick. That was a cool trick. But it's just, they're great. I need to practice with this offline and try it out a bunch. That's a good idea. You don't gotta practice in front of people, but we don't know if that's real or not. And I think, and we don't know if that is real, but I think it is. I think it really is. Fuck practice. You're right. Jump in, head in, just go in. Right? You just fucking dive. And so what my friends and I would do, we would post videos back and forth to each other, and just to see if you could watch the whole thing. It was the videos are always meant to like make you feel really uncomfortable inside. Something makes you question everything. Why am I watching this? Why did this person think other people wanted to see this? And so most of the times you couldn't even finish the video. This is a pretty famous one. I think this was actually on E-Bomb's World like years ago. This guy's VHS tape recorder collection.
Hello everybody. Welcome to home video collections. Recorder player systems.
Look at this shit.
Machine.
Looks like...
That is my videotape recorder. That is...
This is Miley Cyrus haircut.
Like that.
Having motherfucker.
But that...
Exorcist music. Music in the background.
And but
look at him waving at it and his green screen skills.
Salora.
Oh man, he really loves him. What a great guy. This is fun.
BCR.
But he's passionate about something. How many people can say that, right? How many people? Simple Jack can.
Models, the Finnish mark.
But really though, he's got a passion. He's loving what he's doing, but it's just such an uncomfortable thing to witness.
I see.
I'm just gonna let it play for a moment, just so you can really let it sink in.
Basic knowledge, but that is Akai intelligent, high quality.
Do you hear some music he's got in the background?
Hifi.
Wish you could see more of his face.
His basic video. He's
actually there and he's like waving. I feel like he edited this shit old school on VHS. He's like cutting it up, slicing in the music. He put in it to work on this. Oh man.
Panasonic.
Oh, what a great guy. What a wonderful. Just let it sink in. This is what a strange thing to collect.
Very bad. And that is Panasonic again.
Man. At what point in his life does he stop and go,
Hifi.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna own as many I like them. What does he like about them? What does he like about VCR so much?
Yes, that is
007. Oh, all right. This video is really long, and that's what I'm talking about. You watch them, you dissect them, you try to get into the person's head, and he just really likes that. You know what I mean? Everyone's got to like something. Simple Jack likes stuff, and Miley Cyrus likes stuff, and that's what that guy looked like. He looked like those people. He looked like those people. Man. All right, let's cue up the next video. We'll talk about aliens. Let's see, cue up the next video.
Iced tea.
Oh no.
That magical elixir of dream and sometimes nightmare.
Oh shit. The guy making that's a callback, everybody. Callback to the earlier video. Wow, that's some really hurtful stuff. Who would say that? That is really bad stuff. Anyway, guys, so just so there's been a lot of stuff going on with aliens lately with this let's do it this way. Oh, this is so cool. So yeah, SETI, that's the search technically for intelligent life. I don't know. They're searching. Yeah, that's really bad. Do I have a way of blocking people? There should be a way. Is that Nah, you know what? Put it right out there. This is the Tom Green Show, not the Green Tom Show. That's right. We put it proud. You think that's you can't break my spirit? My spirit is unbreakable. You could do anything. You look at haters in the face and you say, you hate yourself. Waka. Go hype yourself. Anyway, that's right. Be strong, brother. Yeah, we all got to be strong out here in this jungle, baby. That's why we're out here. We're searching for intelligent life. That's what SETI's doing. And so they think that there's been a lot of talk of this fucking Dyson sphere. All right, a Dyson sphere is what they think. This guy named Dyson, I don't know. I think maybe he like invented the vacuum cleaner or something.
Only a Dyson can pivot on a ball. Crucially, our vacuum has twice the suction of any other vacuum. Only a Dyson.
Let's watch that one more time. Why not?
Crucially, our vacuum has twice the suction of any other vacuum.
Anyway, so he invented vacuum cleaners, so thank you. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Dyson, maybe he's just some kind of futurist or some shit, but he's like, hey, I think that an alien life form would build this structure around a star to harness its life, to harness its energy, right? And they found this star, and the star keeps dimming and lighting and going back up, and they think this alien megastructure is being built behind it, or being built. And it's pretty, it's whatever. I just want to party. It doesn't matter to me too much. Oh, man. Hold on, I don't want to play that. Yeah, don't matter to me too much. But people pretty interested about aliens. Did I have somewhere to go with this? I got pictures of aliens, so I got to put that up. I don't know how I believe in aliens. Anyway, this guy, this super rich guy, his name is like Ural Milner. I'm pretty sure. Milner. Something like that. He's a Russian billionaire, and he really wants to find aliens because he probably wants to do business with them or something. And he paid this dude at Berkeley to go to Green Park Observatory. Dude, I'm really pulling this out. In West Virginia. In West Virginia, son. And they're going to look for 3 days and they're just going to look at this star and see if it's playing any radio signals. And see if they can pick up any radio signals, which is not. It's probably not. Because why would an alien megastructure be pumping out radio signals? That shit's archaic, son. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Such a beautiful day out here on the trail. Beautiful blue sky.
Chemtrails.
Such a beautiful day.
We're talking about. We're talking chemtrails.
Beautiful blue sky.
Gotta be on the lookout for chemtrails, everybody, because it's real. The government is controlling our mind. They're so dumb, they can't control the government, but they're controlling our minds. It makes perfect sense. Dudes, guys, so I don't know if you know, but Mr. Johnny Depp, right, and Amber Heard, they totally broke up. No more, bye-bye. They left, and Amber has been seen a lot with my bro, Mr. Elon Musk. We're friends, totally hang out all the time. He always pays for dinner, it's really cool. Every time we go out, oh shit, am I breaking this chair? Nah, it's good. Anyway, Elon Musk is a great dude. It just goes to show it doesn't matter how cool you are. You will still, nothing beats a big, fat, beefy wallet.
Shouldn't have said that, huh?
Why?
Shouldn't have said that.
I don't care. I'll say anything. That's why I'm on here talking. I'm doing a show. I'm doing a show. This is a real show, and nobody understands yet. Guys, UFC 205. What?
You featured the dog.
I didn't feature the dog yet. The dog is on R&R. R&R. Jeez, I did not collect as many pictures for that because, honestly, let's look at this.
Use tacos.
Huh. Oh, it's disgusting. Why would you look at that?
Use tacos.
Let's use the tacos, everybody. What did you think it was going to be? Use tacos. It's exactly what you thought it would be. So this has been the show about something, where we covered this beaver that was afraid of stuff.
Some of the young will drift away in search of suitable mates.
He's afraid afraid of it. Never. We talked about Simple Jack. Oh shit. You guys, I'm learning.
Hello everybody. Welcome to watch my home video collections, recorder and player systems, VHS machine.
That is my videotape recorder.
Just spot on.
Oh, I like that.
But fuck it. Do you see this guy? Alright, we're not doing this again. That video can make you just depressed. Not depressed, really. Anyway, I was going to talk about UFC 205 happening at Madison Square Garden. It's the first time that MMA has ever been, or not MMA, at least UFC. I know MMA was legal in New York City for a long time now. I know what you're thinking. Madison Square Garden. That's looking awfully round, isn't it? Right? It's because it's in Madison Square. It's a place. Come on. They made a circle and a square. Anyway, it's going to be the first time there. It's going to be old Conor McGregor, right? How do I do this? Oh, Conor McGregor fighting Eddie Alvarez. Look at everybody. I'm Conor McGregor. It's nice to meet you. Nobody fights like me. Nobody hits like me. But really, I'm really there to see this guy, Habib Nurmagomedov. He's going to be in there beating some ass, taking names. I was going to download a highlight of him fighting, but I was like, man, how much are people really going to care? And then the only highlight reel I ended up downloading was this one of Fedor Emelianenko, the best fighter of all time. And he's the coolest dude. Look at his face. I've never seen him have a face different than that one on. He went 35-0. This guy goes 35-0, finally loses. They raise his hand, or they raise the other dude's hand when he finally loses, and then they interview him after the fight, right? They interview him, and they're like, hey, so how do you feel about all that? And he says some shit in Russian, because obviously he's Russian. Fucking look at him. He says some shit in Russian, and then the translator turns, and she goes, well, basically what he said was, those who do not stand cannot fall. And then he just put his hand in the same face, put his hand in the air, turned, and left. And that was it. But even when he wins, which is always, he has that face. He never smiles. He wins the fight. They raise his hand. He put it down, and that's it. Look how, this is old school shit, too. This guy, he just signed a fight with Shane Carwin, who is the heaviest hitter in UFC history. Junior Dos Santos, heavyweight champion, or was the heavyweight champion, got cracked in the face by this guy in a fight. I don't remember what UFC it was, but then at the fucking press conference afterward, he's like, that's the hardest I've ever been hit in my life. Damn, boy. This boy be cracking him. So I'm afraid that Fedor's head is totally going to turn to dust. They can call Shane Carwin the atomizer. You know what's really fucking crazy about Shane Carwin is when he was fighting in the UFC, he also was holding down like a desk job, right? He was a football coach at the local high school, and he was heavyweight champion of the world in UFC. And when he fought Brock Lesnar, so he fought Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar won. But when Shane Carwin fought him, Shane Carwin's total time in the ring did not equal one full UFC fight. He had never had a fight going to the second round, ever. He just punched people. He had like the most TKOs, like the ratio of KOs to like, that's how he won the fight. He just go in there and within 30 seconds, the dude was just, it was crazy. It's crazy. I was gonna download that too and show you guys, but then again I was like, I don't know how much people are gonna care about fighting, but I really care about fighting. I like it. It's the oldest form of human competition, right? Before there was fucking soccer, before there was balls involved and all that other shit, it'd be like, look, want to compete? Let's fight. That's what. And then they start wrestling, Greco-Roman shit. They toss each other around. It's pretty badass. It's pretty badass. And plus, in all other sports like football and stuff like that, or hockey, baseball, whenever there's a confrontation, whenever people don't agree, you know what they end up doing? They end up fighting. They end up fighting anyway, man. Let's look up. Let's see what kind of gifts we can get out of that. This is the midday show, not the late day show. This is the midday show, not the morning show. Yeah, if a bitch slaps somebody, 1, 2. 1, 2. She like holds it, she's lining it up. Look at this. Between the first and the second, look at her hold it. She like cocks it back a little more. She like lines it up, gets the trajectory right. Bah! Well, ready? Crack. I don't know what this is from or why she's going at her like that. Jeez, talk about a telegraph, huh? Talk about a telegraph swing. It's probably from an old movie. One time I saw a manatee.
50 years, only one name has been synonymous with quality manatee transportation. U-Haul. For over 50 years, only one name has been synonymous with quality manatee transportation.
Look at that sad ass manatee.
U-Haul. For over 50 years, only one name has been synonymous with quality manatee transportation.
It's actually a good thing that's happening right there, folks. They were transporting the manatee and they were letting it back in the water. In Florida, there's this area where there's this generator, not a generator, shit. They got this power station. What do they call it? What do they call it when they, dang, I can't think of what it's called. Jeez, the place where we get all of our energy from. Anyway, the water's really warm there because they cool the fucking generators with the water. And the manatees hang out there and they release the hurt ones back in the water over there. Jeez, what's it called? Holy cow. Yes, a plant. Oh my God. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Welcome. This is the midday show, not the late day show. Fucking power station. Fucking PlayStation. It's a power plant. Yes, it's a power plant. And they cool shit in the water. And the manatees really like the water. They really, really like the water. Look, this is from the one time that I played in that movie, Billy Madison. You guys remember that?
I have an important announcement to make.
All right, enough of that. Right? Delete it. It's the hat. It's all in the hat. That's what it is. It's all in the hat. Everybody, as you can see, I'm representing Kirshner Custom Builders. Kirshner Custom Builders is a company ran by a man named Marty Kirshner. Marty Kirshner, I watched him fish in the Master Walleye Circuit tournament in Minnesota. I filmed the whole thing. I was watching it. It was really cool. Pro tournament, big leagues. The first place prize, $180,000 and a new Ranger boat. But everyone who rides a Ranger boat is a total douche. And that's what all the people are saying is like, oh, don't you agree people who have Rangers are douches? They all agree, I guess, that Ranger boats are for douches. Douchenheimers and douchebags. Pizza plants, power plants, everything's made of plants. We're live right now. This is the midday show, not the late day show. I stole this song from Tom Green. I stole this Tom Green show. This is the midday show, not the late day show. I stole this theme song from Tom Green. What's he gonna do? I had a dream one time I was hanging out with Tom Green. It was crazy. We were just hanging out at his house, not doing nothing. I was telling an interesting story. Oh yeah, this Bert Kirster Custom Home Building. He's a great dude. He's a really cool guy. He's the kind of guy that does whatever he wants because he knows that he's doing all right in life. He's doing what he loves. He runs this building company with his brother, and he's a really cool, great fisherman. Oh, I got a fucking video in here somewhere. Jesus, I hope I do. Wait, guys, you can organize your videos, everybody, by videos just themselves. This is to prove, no, I don't, oh, fuck. We can do this, everybody. We're learning how to streamline the process. We're learning how people use the app. We're learning a lot, and that's what this is. It's a way to learn for everybody. How easily can somebody just come in here and start using this app? And what's going to happen? What kind of pools of people are we going to see? How many are there going to be? More people doing this or more people viewing? Is it going to be balanced? What kind of things can happen with this app? It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. I don't know. Oh, here it is. No, it's not. Wait. Yeah, I don't have it. Fuck. Guys, it really helps to be a little more prepared when you do this, but we can watch this video here. After walking and hitchhiking for quite some time, I made my way to Cass. This is the midday show. Is located. And I hung out here. I found myself here. Someone dropped me off, and I decided to camp out for a while. It's a beautiful, beautiful resort on a lake, and I kept hearing murmurs from everybody around about some fishing tournament. So I decided to camp out and stay for a while just to see what was going on. And while I was camped out in this spot right here, a couple of fellas moved into a camp spot right here. Those two fellas were JR and his fishing partner Marty, two professional fishermen, and this is when I found out that this tournament is big leagues, boys. We're talking Cabela's walleye fishing tournament. That's a big deal.
Most weight, it wins. It's just the way it is. It's not inches, it's weight. So your
and
fish.
Sometimes you can get a short fish that's fat, and then you want to do some math quick. Number one thing is to get 5 weighable fish. Yeah, 5 counters.
You want 5 counters.
And then if you can do that, you might be. You might be.
I had a lot of fun doing this, man.
I was
invited onto the boat to watch them pre-fish the lake for the tournament, and they threw so much knowledge at me. It was bananas.
It's got a spinner blade, 2 hooks, you put a night crawler worm on that, tie it on, and you pull it at 1.5 miles an hour behind the boat. And now I got a weight here, it sits here, like that. So this bounces off the bottom, and this will float and spin behind.
There was trolling, there was jigging, there was all these different kinds of rigs, there was plastic bait and live bait. There was just so much going on. There was so much technology on this boat, and I didn't even know where to start. Being somebody who knows almost nothing about fishing, all I knew was that this stuff was big. There's these other pro guys out there behind me. He's fishing. Right, kind of in the same spot. They're really shallow. Yeah, they're 8 feet. He's like 13 feet. And a bit of a drop off over here. A lot of money on the line. Unfortunately, we didn't catch any walleye while we were out there, and it seemed to be the common thread with everybody who was pre-fishing the lake. But hopefully for the competition, things will be different. So, as you can see, I should have. Yeah, bro. I go fishing now. Look, I'm basically a pro. I hung out with some pros, and I watched the other pros at the tournament, and I caught some fucking fish too. I got pretty good at jigging. You want to hear a funny story about jigging? Okay, so everyone said yes. I know you did, and so I was at this lake house. There's a cabin with a lake, and the lake was frozen. And me and my friends, we augured holes in the ice. And we just took sticks, line, and then we had ham from Christmas, and we put it on the hooks, and we put it down there just to see what we could catch, right? My sister shows up a couple days later, and we told her that we were fishing. She's like, did you catch anything? And we're like, no. And she's like, well, what were you using for bait? And we're like, well, we just used ham. And she goes, you should have used chicken. And we're like, whatever. Meat is meat. The fish like meat. And she's like, no, chicken. They love chicken more. Whatever, right? Later that day, we're walking around the lake, and we come down to this road, and this dude is putting fish in his trunk from the lake. And we're like, hey, were you fishing out there? He's like, yeah, I was fishing, man. And we're like, cool. And he's like, you want to see a picture? And he pulls out a picture. He shows us the fish. And my sister goes, how did you catch them? And he goes, oh, I was jigging. And she goes, and she looks at us, right? And she goes, see, guys, chicken. And she looks back at him and looks at him, and she goes, they were using ham, right? And so we're both like, oh, fucking God, right? And then we leave. We walk away. It's me and one other friend. And we walk away from this guy, and we turn to her, and we're like, Katie, you know that he said jigging. And she's like, what? And I was like, jigging. It's like a type of fishing. It's like how it's like the lure you use and stuff. It's jigging. And she goes, oh. She thought she was so right for like a couple minutes. But the guy was so weirded out. He's like, what is she talking about? She's like, ham, chicken? I don't understand. And why am I on her side? I don't get it. I don't know. Oh, man, my sister, she goofy. She's so goofy. We could go fishing. My friends back home go shark fishing. I think I might even have like this video of it, but I don't think you can really see anything. Maybe I don't. I think that video is too long. I think there's a limit to the length of a video that you can post up on here and play. And I think I might have deleted that one, or it's too long. It could be like a 9-minute video. But we go shark fishing off the coast in Florida, and that's fun too. We go fishing. Everybody go fishing. It's fun for everybody. It's good for you. Fish is really smart. I'm learning a lot about the fish. This is the midday show, not the late day show. We can do anything. We can search stuff we can search gifts and see what we find. What is this? Ooh. I like this one because there's no sound. Look at that shit. Trippy. They're mosh pitting. That guy's getting knocked out. Bah! Dang, that's some cool animation. I don't know who did it. It's a GIF I found though. And that's a fun GIF for us. This is the midday show. I keep deleting it. This is the midday show, not the late day show. I stole this song from Tom Green. Our next. Do you guys remember that Tom Green bit? It was called Undercutter's Pizza. So great. So good. He would follow around a pizza delivery guy, and when the guy got to a house to deliver the pizza, he'd run up behind them and yell, Undercutter's Pizza, and he'd throw open a pizza box with just a cheese pizza, and then he'd set down a tackle box. And he'd open the tackle box up, and it would be just all the toppings, and he's like, Undercutter's Pizza, how much is this guy charging you for pizza? It's such a genius idea. It's such a funny bit. Man, I want to do bits. I could do bits. That would be fun to do. You do like little pranks, and then you come here and you show them. You show them and you talk about it. This app is great. You can do almost anything, right? Look at this guy. This was the 90s, everybody. Or early 2000s. Early 2000s. That shit's gonna come back. Our kids are gonna be like, bowl cuts. And you're gonna look at that kid and be like, man, you a loser. Never thought Dude, that's cool. I could be the Tom Grizzle of hype. I really like Tom Green a lot. He inspires me a bunch. He's okay at skateboarding. Isn't that crazy? That movie, Freddy Got Fingered, is great. There was a guy that recently got arrested for an overdue VHS copy of Tom Green, Freddy Got Fingered. Got pulled over. They ran his shit, And the guy's like, I'm sorry, but you have a warrant. I have to take you to jail. Like, man, VHS doesn't even exist anymore. And neither does the store that it's late from. Oh, man, this is my Carl impression. It's easy when you look just like him.
I'm drinking water because I gotta blow into a thing to drive too wicked my hot rod. So, you know. I'm drinking water because I gotta blow into a thing
It's funny because you look at that and you're like, oh, it's Carl. But really, I was just a guy at a bar saying that, looking at his phone. I was just a dude looking at his phone saying that. So I don't know what's funnier. That's kind of funny. And this is
yeah, that's me.
American. That's Borat. It's easy when you look just like them. Look at this. This is fun. We can all relate to this. We're millennials. You're a millennial.
These were all the cats, and this here was Timmy. Just look at this tongue. If I could just. Cats.
Yeah, you get it.
And this here was Timmy. Just look at this tongue. If I could just. These were all the cats.
Hands. All right. This whatever. This is the Isaiah show. Not the Tom Green show. That's what I'm gonna say. I could say that. This is the Isaiah show. Not the. Let's see what this is.
What parameters do you use to put a painting in the Bad Art Museum?
It's a lot harder than you think to find bad art. It really is. Art speaks to people, right? Just like good art speaks to people. And bad art does as well. I mean, believe it or not. I mean, it's more like good intentions.
Welcome to Cafe Racer.
That you have in here, are they all for sale?
This is some of the art.
For sale.
Cafe Racer that you'll see. You check out Cafe Racer in Seattle. It's gonna look like this.
Everything is for sale.
Everything's for sale. Yeah. One piece somebody brought in. I needed a back for a dartboard that we had in here for a while, and I used that. And she came back, and she was really upset. Oh, she was so upset. And it wasn't good bad art. It was just kind of a piece of crap.
This is bad art. Are there any pieces that are some of your favorites that you could show me in here?
I don't know what my favorite piece is. There's some really great stuff here. People love Puppy Slut.
Me too.
I mean, I saw that and I was going, this just looked like a fucking crappy internet meme. For some reason, it just connects with me.
Yeah, because that boy, he really likes those puppies. I think everyone would.
Dragon Lady, look, I mean, she's awesome. This thing has a date on it from 1939.
So she's smoking a cigarette and she has something in her ear.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with her, man.
No.
She looks badass. We have Guillermo over here. That ended up on Jimmy Kimmel. Because it looks just like Jimmy Kimmel's sidekick.
Oh yeah.
What Lobster Lady? That's a fucking that is a mystery. I mean, it's just like people. I mean, what does it mean? I mean, she's talking to a cooked lobster. Is she talking? It's a cooked lobster.
It's bad art.
Is it though? I mean, look at us. We're sitting here scratching our heads over it. This was on like Evening Magazine, a local like feature show, and the people recognized it. The people whose kid painted it in like the 4th grade or something like that when he was like 9. But yeah, and these things just showed up. The guy with the apple and the guy with the tits. It looks like Frank Zappa with tits.
What parameters do you use?
So that was that's the kind of stuff we do here at The World with Isaiah Cooper. We go and we take looks at stuff. We talk about it. We feel about it. We'll talk about anything. What is this show? Well, it's a show about something. We just don't know what thing. It's whenever, whatever. This is the midday show. Welcome to my show. I'm Isaiah Cooper, not Tom Green. Sorry, I heard somebody knocking on the door, but it wasn't this door, because I'm in like an apartment kind of place. Tell us about your time you went on the Appalachian Trail on Vine. All right, guys. One time I went into the woods, right? And it was the first time I had ever been in the woods and camped in the woods and hiked in the woods. Wait, I didn't mean to put that one up. This is the craziest thing ever. And you know what happened was, get this out of here. Get out of here. Look at this. I like all these things. Are we really in space right now? Yes, we're all in space. As Joe Rogan would say, we're all just on a big rock. Flying, just a bunch of monkeys on a rock flying through space. So yeah, we're all in space, man. We all are in space. And the Appalachian Trail, and I walked for 5.5 months from January, from April 7th to September 26th, I walked 2,185.5 miles, Georgia to Maine. It goes through 17 states. I don't know them all. There's a whole shit ton of facts. I didn't go into Asheville until after the Appalachian Trail on my way back. I didn't go into Asheville. But there's all these different facts that people really love to rattle off when they hike the Appalachian Trail. Like when you complete the Appalachian Trail, it's the equivalent of summiting up and down Mount Everest 36 times. I'm like, cool, man. Cool, man. Pat that back, baby. Thanks, everybody. This is such a fun app, but you know what? Everyone does it because they're looking for something, right? Some people are looking for validation. We're all looking for validation, baby. Get over it, right? And it's interesting because then there'll be somebody that like, I want to do it faster, right? You're like, well, I'll have the fastest time on the Appalachian Trails, like, so because you just don't want your uniqueness trivialized. People want to be unique. And if they walk into a room and they're the only person that's hiked the Appalachian Trail, it's cool. But if somebody else also hiked the Appalachian Trail and they came in the room, they're like, fuck, now I'm just another dude that did that. But if I do it the fastest, then I'll be something. That's right. That's right. All right. The Appalachian Trail was crazy. I should just grab all the videos from that trip and show them to you guys and talk about it. I got a lot of stuff in my cache already. This is when I finished it. So I'm obsessed with Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball helped me a lot through my life. Not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball. I really like Dragon Ball, right? And so I thought of the Appalachian Trail as Snake Way. And I was going to see King Kai, going to train.
Give it a little squish and you'll feel it slowly start to come off.
Feels good, man. Pumped. 5.5 months, done, just like that. It's the birth, the first day of the rest of your life. There are these huts in the middle of, you gotta have your water, everybody, you gotta have your water. There are these huts in the middle of the White Mountains in New Hampshire. And the only way they get supplies to them is twice a season by helicopter. And I just happened to be up on a ridge and see that happening. Those are the huts down there, and you see that sack of shit the helicopter's carrying. Pretty cool, right? This is the midday show, not the late day show.
Just drop it.
Release, just drop. I wish they did that. I didn't mean to delete that. Let's see, is there anybody else talking in the comments? Anything else? Nah, I didn't go to Asheville. That's what I should be set up to do. I can show you guys all the different videos of the different shit that that has gone on so far on our journey. And then as the journey continues, I can always come here and present to you some other works of shit that's been happening, going on. One time when I was in Pennsylvania, I worked at I did like a flea market thing. And that looked something like, come on, baby. Come on, baby. looks something like this. Jesus Christ. Any minute now. I selected it. Uh-oh.
Tomorrow is the morning of the big flea market. We had to help and set up everything today. We're gonna be selling things to people. We put stuff together tonight. But yeah, we do it the night before. The night before we set up everything for the flea market. Now, I've never sold anything at a flea market, but I've always been into the idea of selling things at a flea market. I think that'd be fun just to sell random items, try to push them.
I'm watching too. Don't look at me.
Who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to try to sell things like that? I aim to move this stuff. I'm gonna move this stuff.
He'll do anything for me.
This is the morning of the Acre Lake Chicken Barbecue and Flea Market. The idea here, sell it all. Sell it all. Everything's gotta go. These things, poker chips, gotta go. Someone needs these. You see this Elmo Incognito? Somebody's been wishing for this, and I'm gonna sell it to him today. This is the weirdest kind of merchant job. I don't even know everything that's for sale here. This is a grill fork with a Craftsman screwdriver handle. Casio little keyboard. This thing's nice. See that? Everything's for sale. I've got a theory that everything in here has an owner already. They're just on their way. Could you be the owner of this? No. No? Well, someone owns it. They're just not here yet. Whoops. That's the way you gotta think. You gotta think like all this stuff is already sold. Like those hot dog holders from the 1930s. They're gone already. We're just holding on to them until the owner gets here. That's right. Did I already take your dollar?
Yes.
Whoa. You trying to swindle the swindler?
No more irony.
See that? That's how you do it. And so it was fun. It was my first time ever doing a flea market, but it got rained out. It ruined a lot of stuff, but what are you gonna do? We'll probably end up donating these things. It was a great experience to be in a flea market marketer.
What's going on, everybody? This is the midday show.
We had this help.
Not the late day show. This is Isaiah Cooper, not Tom Green. Yeah. So that was from when I was in Pennsylvania and I worked as a flea marketer. And there's a second part of the video. And when I import that one, I will also play it on here so everyone can see that. Because that's fun to look at. And that one, I go to a flea market and I do the buying that time. And I tell you all about, it's interesting, it's great stuff. Anyway, that's from what I like to do. I like to travel around and I hike the Appalachian Trail. I rode my bicycle from Virginia to California. Sorry, that's not true at all. From Virginia to Colorado, that's right. I rode my bicycle from Virginia to Colorado. I've got videos of the whole thing. Right now, I'm backpacking across America, all over the place. I've hitchhiked. I've jumped on trains. I've done a lot of walking. I've done all this shit, guys. And I'm gonna come here and we're gonna talk about whatever the fuck and whatnot. We can talk about weird videos that we find on the internet, because that's some of my favorite shit. It's the world with Isaiah Cooper is just it's the world. It's the whole world, as long as it's not any Mars shit. That's what I'm trying to say. It's all about the Earth. It's not about Mars. And this is the midday show with Isaiah Cooper, and it's like it's all the same. It's fun. So let's look at some stuff. I mentioned I don't know who has and hasn't seen it, because I don't know who's actually watched the other day and today. But here, I'll show you. This is what it's like to be on a freight train. This has been on this trip so far. And then I think we're going to wrap this show up.
First and foremost,
I could do this forever.
On freight trains, do not hop freight trains.
I just need to get everything on my phone.
Do not do what we are doing.
Don't do this shit.
World with Isaiah Cooper. I'm Isaiah Cooper. And we're on a train right now.
That's the planet, baby. You ever been here before? You guys ever seen this shit? It's out there. I see it. Yeah, that's right. It's a show produced 100% on my iPhone. Also with this cool little camera. It's kind of like a GoPro. Yeah, you like that theme song? The theme song's pretty dope. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's the theme song's pretty dope. And my friend, I made this.
First and foremost,
back in the day, I was doing this dumb little, YouTube thing a long time ago. And my friend made that song for us so that we could have an intro. And then I've just been using it for my stuff ever since. And it's like my theme song now. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. I'm gonna come back with every time I do this, I'm gonna have this shit more produced, baby. We're talking. Look, I want in no time flat. I want to be like James Cameron on this shit. We got special effects, CGI, blowing up. All right, that's talking a lot of shit that's probably not gonna happen. There's no way I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get proficient like that. Make some James Cameron shit. Anyway, this is the Midday Show. Thank you everyone for watching. Be sure to tune back whenever and wherever. You never know where we're gonna broadcast from. We could be broadcasting from the middle of the woods if I've got reception, right? Thank you, Ross. Thank you, Fat Applause Show. Oh man, I'm gonna watch that. I don't know what that is, but let's watch it. This is the Midday Show. I'm Isaiah Cooper, not Tom Green. But I did, however, steal that tune from his show, from Tom Green's show. All right, everybody. Yaksamash. Come back